All right, hey, welcome to episode 1 of Hypixel Skyblock. This is me playing on a brand new, fresh Ironman world. I didn't realize Ironman was so controversial. People in my live stream are saying, Iron Man is weird, Iron Man's not cool. Well, guess what? We're playing it, and I'm going to dominate. No, but for real, this is some stuff I live streamed, and I thought, well, I bet people probably want to see a better version than just me. I just name it Hypixel Skyblock ASMR with no background voice, and it's probably pretty boring. So this is me actually playing Hypixel chopped up with a little bit of voiceover, so I hope you guys enjoy. Here's episode 1. This is just me getting after it, getting gritty, getting in dirty in the trenches here. Just destroyed my first oak tree. That was pretty beastly. And now I decided the first thing I need to do is make a really pretty bridge over to Jerry here. And this guy just loves to yap. He's talking about how Skyblock's a big universe or whatever. Also to preface, I have played Hypixel Skyblock before, for sure. And it's been a while, so that's kind of the reason I'm replaying, is because I know they've added updates. They've added a great foraging update. They've added all kinds of, like the Rift I haven't played. I realized the other day they added a fishing update that I just totally blanked on. I'd never played it. Also, I just think Iron Man's cool, especially for like stream content. You're doing everything yourself. You're getting the grind done. That's all. So I'm going to go do that. But yeah, just hopped in the spawn here, the hub. Talked to this summer sloth and just claimed so much swagger. That's what you get for being MVP plus. Then I got some potatoes from the farmhouse, and I love a fresh world because you just immediately start getting so many like pings and dings from leveling up your skills and collections and everything. So I first like set it upon myself just to like explore the spawn. Like I didn't even know these guys were there. Rosetta like swooped me out right away. I had like no coins and already I got full iron growth armor, which is pretty sweet. So I talked to Rosetta. She's got a stone for me. You see what I did there? And then I talked to the weaponsmith and also bought like this undead sword. Maybe I don't do it right now. My bad. The mine merchant too is just like really nice early game. Like I wish I knew about this stuff in other playthroughs. It was just so easy to get pretty good gear right off the bat. I love these promising tools too because they just upgrade as you go. So the more you mine, like it gets to like efficiency whatever. Like the efficiency was so high after a little bit of playing. So this weaponsmith got me kitted out here. I actually ended up getting the undead sword like I thought. And then there was a little bit of cash left. I don't know how I had so much cash to start off. I guess just collections. So then I bought a basic like bow and a bunch of flint arrows, which I feel like flint didn't need to be outlined, you know? Like there was no reason to call them flint arrows. Also, this is so annoying. I got ads during when I was playing, I guess, because I'm listening to ads in the background. So I apologize for that. YouTube, don't put those on there. Netherwort. Great collection. Probably not going to use it for about 15 episodes from now, but gotta love it, I guess. Then I went over and basically talked to every single one of the villagers at spawn just because I saw the little thing over my head and I felt like I needed to complete it. Then I bought a rookie hoe. That's something I do know is clutch. So I went to the farm. But yeah, to get back to what I was saying, I know Hypixel Skyblock, but I really don't know meta or anything. I just know like the early game and that's about it. And so I've been streaming it. So if you want to watch the stream, hop on stream. I call it Hypixel Skyblock ASMR. Maybe I'll add some voiceover to it now. But yeah, so my goal here is to kind of figure things out on my own. I'll definitely be doing some research or watching other people play. But part of the fun for me is being able to figure things out on my own and trying to decipher what's good and what's not. So like it'll be like episode 20 and I'll have like a rookie sword or whatever, and it's up to you guys, or rogue sword, sorry. It's up to you guys to like let me know, hey, maybe that's not the best thing to have right now, Maybe old dragon armor after 500 episodes isn't the best thing I could own, But one thing I did have my mind set on for some reason in this live stream was I was going to head straight to the oasis and kill a bunch of sheep so I could get 64 wool for the carpenter. Now looking back, I'm wondering if I could have just bought the wool because the builder sells it for so cheap, but I didn't realize that. So here I am. I just kill a bunch of sheep for a long time, and my whole goal was just to unlock the carpentry like skill set. That's all. That's all I cared about. That's all I was thinking about. I don't even like carpentry. I'll probably never use carpentry, but here I am, a stack and 44 wool later. I didn't even know how much I needed. Turns out it was a stack. So I talked to the carpenter. He and I are homies, and I got that on lock. I got that secured. Bag freaking secured. So here I am talking to the carpenter. He's like, thanks so much, bro. I love your wool. And then I was like, oh, instead of letting me check out your furniture, I'm just not going to entertain it at all. So I just turned around and walked away. I promise you, I'm never going to use carpentry in my life. I don't know why I'm staring at this clip for so long, but I'm never going to use carpentry again. Sorry, buddy. All right. So after that, I talked to this lumber merchant because I thought, okay, maybe it's time to do some foraging. I am excited to dive into the foraging update. I think like hunting skills and everything are actually interesting. And so here I bought well, I don't even know what I bought, to be honest. I would assume the promising axe. The promising axe is honestly the best one. It's the cheapest. I had 360 coins on me, so obviously I was big ballin'. And then I went over and talked to this dude. This dude used to give a sweet axe, and I don't think he does anymore, which is tragic. Back in my day, way back when, bro used to give a sweet axe. Oh, I almost just suffocated. Sorry for jump scare there. No, Lumberjack, good name. He and I chop it up for real, and I got a bunch of oak wood to start my world off. This guy was very, very generous, but then again, why isn't he giving out a sweet axe anymore? I want to be having apples in my inventory. I probably could have bought a sweet axe from the other guy now that I think about it, but it's too late for that, I guess. Foraging level 2 on lock, and then I just keep chopping down wood. I don't know if it's grindy, if you guys want to see this kind of stuff, or you don't want to, and I'm just talking too much, but then I went back to my island eventually, and I knew what I know best is minions. Seriously, like, I know not a whole lot about what's been going on in this game lately, but I do know minions, good things, especially early game. So I tried to get minions figured out early. I had a cobblestone minion, like for like a super compactor eventually. I'll probably get cobblestone as much as I can in the early game. I know that much. And then with the oak minion, you definitely want like small, medium, large storage chests as early on as you can, so your minions are working for you as much as you can. Then I saw that there was like, I would assume like Mayor Technoblade or something like that, but there was these pigs all over the place. So I talked to this pig shop, and I didn't really get it, but you need a shiny orb to catch these pigs that are running everywhere for 5k. And I was like, oh, 5k is like a lot of money for me right now. Like in the bank, I only had 20k just from like leveling up my skills. But I thought maybe you'd keep the shiny orb, but I guess it's just a one charge, which is kind of a bummer. But I bought my shiny orb, kind of pricey, and then I saw this pig, and I was like, oh, I'll just put it next to the pig. And it kind of worked, but then the pig just ran off. Like, is that normal? Are the pigs just supposed to just disappear like that? I mean, homeboy just like left me, so it takes forever to get this spinning orb on lock, and I was kind of confused. And then eventually I saw this shiny pig just like behind me running around, and I just didn't get it. But then I started tapping on him, and he started getting nervous, and then eventually after a while I cut out a bunch of stuff, but he ran into my little orb, and I got 8 enchanted pork, which I guess is not the worst thing in the world for, what is it, 5k. Then I went to the coal mine. It was time to get some new collections unlocked in the mine, so I got some coal. Coal and mining is like fun for me in this game. I really enjoy it. I think it's my favorite skill. Mining is always the most interesting. I just feel like the gear you get from mining is always good. Like, especially in like the lapis mine, you get like the lapis zombies, and then the miner gear deeper down, and then like with the dwarven mines update. Like, I've never been to the crystal hollows. Like, I'm kind of confused about that update. Like, I would love to play that. I've done dwarven mines, but I never gotten the crystal hollows. So I collect my cobblestone minion, and then I mine out some space for a coal minion. Like I said, like, my goal early game is just to get as many new minions sat down as I can, because I know minion good, progress fast. That's a little lesson for you, those who want to learn some Hypixel. Yeah, there you go. So then I headed over to the gold mine. I know that there's a lazy miner here who changed. Back in my day, he used to give telekinesis, which was really goated. But now I think telekinesis is just something you learn at a certain point, which is kind of, I guess, kind of nice because it gives you it on everything. Because otherwise you would just have telekinesis on certain tools that you have enchanted, but then you wouldn't have it like in total, which was kind of annoying. So now you just get telekinesis on your whole profile for anything, even if you destroy something with your fists. So I guess that's good. But look at me, being a poor man in the mines, just churning up some of that iron ore, not even iron because I don't have smelting touch. But yeah, another goal of mine early game is to get a rock pet. I think they're just pretty good defense if I remember correctly, and then I don't know, they're always weird too though, because you don't want to level them up like too much just because you're going to get a new rock pet eventually. But yeah, if I could get a rock pet early game, that'd be nice. Any kind of pet, because otherwise it's the same as carpentry. Something in my mind's like, oh, we're not making progress if I'm not leveling up my, pets. But whatever. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but yeah, I just feel like I need to be making progress on everything all at once, or else I'm wasting my time and resources. It's probably an illness, I don't know. So I found this Lapis guy's pickaxe, or no, not even. It's the Lazy Miner's pickaxe. The Lapis one's a different one, but I grabbed that for him. He should be so thankful. Also, it would not have been that hard for him to just trot down the mines and grab it for him, but I guess that's the point, is that he lost it, so I'm finding it for him, whatever. I'm doing good civilian work out here, trying to get as much Skyblock XP as possible if I want to be the very best like no one ever was. Okay, so I grabbed the pickaxe for the dude, and I give it to the Lazy Miner, and he said, I'd go mining, but I'm too lazy. Well, then why do you have the pickaxe? I would love to keep the pickaxe. So I give him his pickaxe back, and then I talk to Rusty, because I'm like, I know this guy. That's the telekinesis guy. I'll get telekinesis. But no, he's just a janitor now. But I think he's kind of cool. He sells all of the items that you only get like once from like the quest line. You can actually just buy from him, which I think is cool. I mean, especially for an Iron Man, like you can't just buy it on the auction house. Then I did a little 360 no scope into the deep caverns there. I don't know if anybody caught that. And deep caverns are my favorite place in the island. All of Skyblock. Maybe not. Maybe that's an exaggeration. But I love the deep caverns. Gunpowder mine's kind of cringe. I'd rather just kill the creepers that spawn on my platform. But yeah, also another friendly shout out. If you like what you're seeing and you like this little ASMR, this little Hypixel content, come check out my stream. I'm trying to grow the channel right now, and I feel like, if you're curious about how I'm a goated gamer, hop on the live stream. Come check out my stuff. Watch my other videos. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys watching this one. So I did some lapis mining, and then I had enough lapis for a minion as well as a bunch of other minions, which is for real my goal here. That was kind of what I wanted to do in episode 1, is get my minions down. So here I am with a bunch of lapis. I had a bunch of iron and a bunch of gold with my new smelting touch pickaxe, and I was placing all of them down. This might take a little minute because I'm trying to set it up here, but essentially what I do is it's way easier to like put them over the void here and then add stuff later. Soon though, I do want to like deck out my island and make it like a super awesome social hub if people want to come visit. But I upgraded my coal minion. Now I got a 6th minion slot, which is literally so awesome. And then I collect my oak minion, and I think what I'm doing here is just trying to upgrade things as fast as I can, but man, am I doing it slow. I'm sorry. Sorry this is so long. But yeah, I'm enjoying this game because I feel like there's always something to do. There's always something to accomplish, somewhere to go, something to plant down, whatever. So here's me just crafting up a bunch of minions like a boss. If you want to know how to be the best gamer in the world, I'll spell it out for you. Minions. Just like Despicable, just like Gru, capturing the moon, utilize those minions, free labor, if you know what I mean. Alright, so here I am placing down my last minions, and that's going to wrap up this episode for you all. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Leave me some support or criticism. I can handle it. I'm a big boy. I can handle a little bit of criticism, and also hop on the live streams. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.